Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name's Mike and this is Build and Tinker, and today we're continuing our journey with my 2017 Jaguar F-Type R, and we're going to be taking the car down to the body shop. So we're heading down to a Jaguar approved body shop down in Southampton. It's a company called Motorcolour. I've used them before. They did some repair work on my XFR in the past and they did a fantastic job, and I'm expecting just as good a service today. So they're going to respray the entire front bumper and they're going to polish the rest of the car. And yesterday evening, a cat decided to climb up the side of the car using its claws out and actually has scratched the driver's side door, probably just through the clear coat, but it's a little bit annoying. So hopefully when they buff out the body, they will get rid of those scratches as well. It's typical, but also kind of handy that it's happened the day before it's going to the body shop. So let's get going. But before we take the car to the body shop, we need to make sure that it's nice and clean. Now obviously we're not going for a full detail here. I just rinsed off the car, snow foamed it twice and used a mitt on the second pass to remove all of the dirt. And then a final rinse. And with the car nice and clean, it was time to hit the road. So here we are at Motorcolour Southampton. We've arrived, we're ready to head inside, and we're going to speak to our technician, Russ.
A few moments later.
So that's the car left with Motorcolour. They're going to have that for 2 or 3 days, maybe a little bit longer. I've told them to take as long as they need to get it done. And I'm now going to head back into Southampton for a little walk around and then jump in an Uber and go home. So it turned out a train was much quicker and cheaper than the Uber. Motorcolour then started the process of sanding, priming and respraying the front bumper, the splitter and all the different bumper trims. The whole process took about 5 days, and that included a polish of the entire rest of the car. Motorcolour are a certified body shop and repair centre for a load of different manufacturers, and I'll put their details in the video description. Big thanks to the technician who took these photographs of the process for me. So we're back in Southampton. I've got Lily with me. We've just taken the bus and the train to get here, and we're going to go and pick up the car. Apparently it's ready and hopefully they've done a really good job, so let's find out. Southampton is famous for its vehicle exports and imports, and we spotted this really interesting Toyota emergency vehicle at the side of the road, having just been imported alongside a 2024 Nissan Z Nismo. Really cool car. So next up I want to tackle these exhaust tips. They're pretty awful. They're covered in grime and soot, so we're going to see if we can get this cleaned off. Now I'm going to use some steel wool for this. We're using a very, very fine grade of wool. It's called quadruple zero. So it's super fine. so that it won't scratch everything up. And then the compound we're going to use is this chrome and aluminium metal polish. Let me get it out of the box so you can see what it is. Made by a company called Autosol. It's called just Autosol metal polish. Stuff's been around for years. I remember my dad using this on cars when I was a nipper. We're going to start by putting some of that on and using the fine wool to just agitate it a bit, and then we'll use a soft cloth to brush it off, and we'll see how we go. So I'm going to start by taking one of these little pads, and we're going to put just a tiny bit of this chrome polish on the edge of the pad, I think, to start with. It's a small amount. I'm just going to work that gently into the side of this tip. There's a tiny rusty bit on the top here, and this actually managed to get that off quite nicely. I'm just going to do one area and see how well it comes up, to be fair, before I go crazy on the whole lot. So I've literally just done this side here. I'm just going to start wiping it off to see how it looks underneath. And already that's starting to look fantastic. We'll take a look at the one here that we haven't done yet. On the side of that and how bad that looks. So I'm just going to keep going with this. It's starting to look pretty decent. Tricky bit's going to be the inside because it's just thoroughly black in there. But let's get the outsides done first and see how we get on. Yeah, that's taken less than 5 minutes to get that looking from that sort of style to this. It's such an improvement. And obviously from a distance, it's going to look even better. There was a rust spot on the top here, that's gone. Just need to repeat that on all 4 exhaust tips now and see how much better it looks. I'm starting to wish I'd worn gloves. Well, I don't know about you, but I think that has come up incredibly well for what was an incredibly basic, simple and fast process. This whole thing has taken less than 20 minutes, start to finish. They just look so much better. It's what a quick and simple job that's had such an amazing impact to the car. It's really quick and easy, cost me less than £10, took me 20 minutes. And those exhaust tips now, they pretty much look like new. I mean, unless you get really close and take a look down the inside, but from a distance and from the outside, they look like new. So I'm really happy with that. That really lifts the back of the car, and with the paint polish and everything that's gone with it, I think that's a real result. So with the car back from the detailers, the paint looks absolutely fantastic. So they've done a complete respray of this front bumper, including all the black parts and the valance, and it's come up really nice. They've also polished the entire rest of the car, and they've done a great job of it. I mean, the whole car looks completely different in terms of the tone. I don't know how well it comes across on camera, but it's a lot richer, sort of deeper in colour. You can see the fleck in it a lot better, and it just looks a lot newer. That was not perfect. We didn't get a complete respray, and there's some areas I think where they've polished and it hasn't come up perfectly, but I don't know what the condition of the paint underneath was. So I'm not going to blame the paint shop because the paint is old. So I think the next step is to go and get it ceramic coated, and that will ensure that we can keep the paint looking good for a long period of time. So overall, I think the car looks very good. I'm really happy with the job that Motorcolour have done. The nose looks perfect now. None of that horrible dull paintwork. There's obviously more to be done. I'm really happy with the way the exhaust tips have come. Next, really, we need to look at the wheels, but also we've got to sort out this front headlamp. Now, I've had some developments on that in terms of I've managed to source another headlamp. I don't know what the condition is yet because it hasn't arrived, but as soon as I've got that, I'll cover that in another video and we'll figure out how we're going to get the headlamp situation sorted. I don't even know if the other headlamp works, but we might be able to make one good one out of two bad ones. So we'll see. So I hope you liked the video. Please remember to click like and subscribe if you haven't already. In the meantime, have yourself a great day and I'll see you next time. Take care.